What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We got mega cab things going on today. As you can see, it is in the garage. It's quite an event trying to get it in. It's been rainy and muddy and nasty out, and this truck does not run. I hope you guys stay tuned because I skipped the gym for this video so I can work on this. Yesterday was actually Bulgarian split squats, which sucked, so I think I needed a rest day. Anyways, what I'm going to do today is tear into this thing. I already got the valve cover and stuff off. I started doing that last night after I got it in. So yeah, we're going to get this thing tore apart. Apparently the motor's locked up. I'm going to test that out today and find out whether I need to pull the oil pan and the main caps to allow the motor to hopefully spin to get the torque converter bolts out. So we'll see what we run into there. Other than that, it's going to be straightforward, just pulling the front end apart and getting this thing ready to pull the motor out.
I'm on the run. You looked at me and I was done. We're just getting started. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never been more free. Fired up my daddy's lighter and we sang, oh, 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 oh.
So we made some progress, actually a lot of progress, and I didn't record a lot of it. All right. Okay, so this actually went a little bit better than I thought. So this is how much you need to jack your motor up and your oil pan will basically fall out. I didn't even have to take the pickup tube off, and I didn't realize how difficult that actually would have been because I forgot there's two other 13 mil bolts that attach to the bed plate. It's a couple days later since I originally started working on this truck, and I'm running into a few problems. So as I had mentioned, the motor is locked up. Now, why it's locked up, I have not determined that yet. So right now, where I am at, I have main caps 2 through 6 off, and 1 and 7 loosened. Oil, so that means obviously the oil pan is off. All the rods are in one piece, looking up into all the cylinders from underneath. Pistons are in one piece. Cylinders seem to be intact. So, I have the bell housing bolts undone. I took the rockers off to make sure there was no pressure on the camshaft because the camshaft would not turn. There's no backlash in the gears. It was tight. So, with that being said, I don't know if I can hold this light in the camera. I guess you can see it. That being said, I am now able to pull the camshaft, or was able to pull it in and out some. And also I can move it back and forth. So that's no longer tight. It's not the CP3. And it's not the oil pump. So I'm really at a loss right now. I'm unsure what's going on, because so far everything seems to be checking out. Bell housing bolts out, drive shafts off. What I'm going to do is put a transmission jack underneath the truck, and from there I am going to put some upward pressure on it, and then the motor mounts, I'm going to take the bolts out of it where it bolts onto the... So the common rail motor mounts are 2-piece. And I'll see if I have one laying around over here. Thought I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbolt these 3 bolts here to get this out of the way so I don't have to come up as high, so I can hopefully pull the engine straight forward and be able to slide the torque converter off of the input shaft of the transmission. And that is, I think that's the approach I think that's the approach I'm going to take right now. I don't know, but this engine's definitely tight. I think this is a 2-foot bar here. And that does nothing. See, that does nothing. I've got this 3-foot bar here. That also does nothing. All right, so my trick worked. I got the transmission and engine separated, and the engine's coming out, as you can see here. But we're running into a problem here, and the problem is I forgot to unhook the fuel lines. So I'm gonna get those fuel lines unhooked, and I want to get this thing the rest of the way out and on stand. So let's go.